really the art of, one of my mentors, Joseph Campbell, really talks about the hero's journey and talks about having to, enter that cave within that you fear to enter so that you can really truly find the treasure that you seek. And the treasure you seek, of course, is the unconditional love that you wanted since childhood. The treasure you seek is really yourself. Who am I? What is my life about? And how do I live that? And so I offer people that journey, and I'm really nothing more than a guide on that journey. They have to be willing to take the steps and do the work. And I just guide them in that very intimately familiar area for me now. And I guide them back into their childhood so that they can explore what was not healed at the time, so that they can explore what parts of themselves they left behind in order to be accepted and loved as a child. And as they begin to recognize what they're at the effect of, the beliefs that they determine, and see that all the things that they came up with to protect themselves as a child, which were truly brilliant, now are sabotaging and limiting their life. And as they begin to see that, that's coming through a higher level of self-awareness, if you will, a higher level of emotional awareness, emotional intelligence. And as they become more self-aware, emotionally intelligent, the brain begins to quiet. The right brain begins to participate. It's really more emotionally oriented part of our brain. It's bigger picture, more spontaneous. And, most of the people, at least that I work with and see, they're very left brain logically oriented and, you know, try and figure out everything and try harder. And that hasn't worked for them. That's when they come. That's when they come in. So in that integration of integrated whole brain thinking, all of a sudden they're accessing new levels of creativity, inspiration, intuition, imagination, and much, much more. But the result of that is their brain is getting quieter, more integrated. And the forebrain then begins to take over as the really conscious CEO that it was meant to be, rather than that amygdala, the emotional center that is running most people's lives, in that from that reactive place to a more conscious, responsive place. And so I just guide them through that journey of really reaccepting and rediscovering, reconnecting, and really appreciating and liking themselves to the point where unconditional acceptance and love for themselves comes into play.